What is your personal purpose? I was honored to be part of a pilot program earlier this year called High Five to Progress. This program seeks to align our purpose with our behavior. When we have inconsistencies in those, when we're not congruent in what we believe and what we do, this causes stress in our work-life balance and, well, just our life. I'll have a link to the documentary that followed us along this process in how we developed and came to the end result. In this time, I spent the time working on my personal purpose statement. Now, what is a personal purpose statement? It is a statement that lays out clearly your values and goals. These are big picture, these are aspirational, these are a life's work. These are not this year or this quarter. So, this is my personal purpose statement. It was last edited in June of this year, and I keep up with how I think I'm doing in this little journal here, and it's really just a touch base. Am I being congruent with what I believe, and if not, where can I make adjustments? I'll say that this breaks down into three major categories in the structure that I've picked. One is desires. What do I desire to be or do? In just very broad strokes, very overarching strokes. What are my personal dreams? What do I hope to accomplish? To me, these are things like building community, things like building organizations to consistently execute vision. But more importantly is the more detailed picture of what I want to become. For me, this was in 4 areas. What I want to become in a detailed way related to my faith. What I want to become in a detailed way related to being a father. What I want to become in a detailed way as a partner, as a spouse. And what I want to become in a detailed way as a leader, as a visionary, as a strategist. So how do you come up with this? Start with what's most obvious to you. When you answer the question, when I grow up, I want to. Or take a more direct approach with the funeral exercise. Imagine your own funeral. It's going to happen. And imagine what you want people to say. How you want to be remembered. This is a start. This is the first step. From that, you really have to do some work to unpack that. Ask yourself again and again, why? Be like a relentless toddler. Why? Why? But why? Once you can't answer that anymore, you'll be pretty close. And there'll be something like values. Something like what your parents told you. Something like what you believe at your core. This is your personal purpose. I like to revisit this at least once a year, and my plan is to revisit it once a year or anytime there's a major life shift, change in jobs, change in location. Just touch base. How are we doing? Are we still on the same path? Do we need adjustments? Do we have any edits to what the purpose is? Just give it a start. Give it a stab. This took me probably 3 or 4 out of the 6 weeks to develop. So don't beat yourself up if you're not rushing to get this done. Take some time, because once you have it, it puts everything in context. You can say yes and you can say no much easier when you know why. And your why is your purpose. I'm not going to say yes to this opportunity because it doesn't align with where I'm going. Or I am going to do this thing even though it's hard, even though it seems impossible. I'm going to work on this thing because this is where I'm going. This is who I'm going to be. So I hope this helps. Let me know your take. Let me know your experience in developing a personal purpose statement, how you went about that, and how it's going.